What's up, buttercup? Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. So far today we have finally finished the flares on the Datsun, and I am just so pumped and so excited. And oh my gosh, yeah, like I literally went through like 5 or 6 different types of sanding and putting Bondo like for each flare, and it took me like over a week just to get everything done. But I just didn't want to film that because it was just boring. However, today we're gonna be building a front bumper for the Datsun. I was gonna build the rear first, but I feel like it's just gonna be more of a pain. No matter, like, even if it doesn't look like much, but it's gonna be more of a pain. So I'm gonna start with the front bumper, build that, do a bunch of welding, all that good stuff. And I feel like I've learned so much now how to weld way better. So with that said, I'm gonna probably push out the Datsun a little bit so I can get in there. I'll probably just leave it there so I could be in shade because it is like 100 degrees today in California. With that said, let's get started. And as usual, I'm gonna be making the template first. So I'm gonna like lay some paper. I have an idea for what I want to do, but I'm gonna lay some paper. I'm gonna make it kind of like the skillet grill. And so again, I'm not 100% sure, but let's see what happens. This part is gonna be troublesome, but yeah, some parts are gonna be weird. So I'm probably gonna actually raise up the hood. I don't know, watch me. But first, I need to move this tree. It's in my way. In anime, they're gonna be like, shing, and everything just falls. But now we're gonna, okay. This tree's going too freaking long. What's up, buttercups? I apologize. I kind of just didn't want, I wanted to record, but there was one part I didn't want to record because it was just too boring. But I'm going to explain to you exactly what I've done because it's been like 2 hours since I started. But if you guys can see, I used, sorry about the construction, there's some stuff going on there. But what I did was I used paper, literally like A4 paper or like 8.5 by 11 size paper. And I just used it. And I taped up everything, kind of like making a template for what I'm gonna cut out of steel. And so yeah, did a lot of taping and all that good stuff. And I used like a piece of cardboard and supported it from the bottom with some riser boys. They're like down there, but some wood and all that, just so I can get, because I'm also gonna build an under tray. So I'm gonna also straighten this kind of like that. Oh crap. But like you guys can see, it's starting to take a little bit of shape. Let me take that piece of tape there. But you can see, it's that, oh, this car is gonna look so sick when it's done. But the issue now is that whenever I open the hood, it's weird. Just watch. Oh crap, I closed it. So I'm gonna open the hood. It opens the wrong way or the right way. So whenever I open it, you guys can see there is a massive hole that's there. And I'm scared if I put a piece of metal that it's gonna rub, because there's a piece of rubber right here. I'm thinking I might modify the front bumper because I took that off because it just looked ugly. I might actually modify it to hold the new bumper that I'm gonna weld. Okay, so I'm gonna take this guy out gently. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep the camera because I'm gonna mess this up. Just like that. Oh, we're gonna remove this for the first time. Oh, crap, that wasn't as successful. Oh, yep, there you go. Oh, so these things are, so I've seen that these things are extensions, like they're protruding to help with, again, the impact protection. But then I realized, and I was like, yeah, I definitely need some protection. And so what I did was I took out the rear bumpers and tried them on the front, and they actually worked. And so, but I'm not gonna use the front bumpers. They look better now. Look, they look better now. But we're still gonna be creating our front bumpers in this video because we're gonna be modifying this bumper, this front bumper or this rear bumper. It already fits on the front. I don't even know it's gonna work, but it fits on the front. We're gonna be modifying it to fit to create a front bumper. It's a long story. Just watch me work. It's gonna be golden. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'll bring all the parts that I need outside so we can start working. Whew. I was thinking of running no bumpers, but I was like, yeah, no, it's not safe to do that. And so I still need some protection in front. And so I want to weld a bunch of parts to this old bumper and transform it completely into my bumper. And to do that, I have some steel parts that I literally just got. Oh yeah, okay. So if you go into my workshop, you can see it's my workshop, there's a bunch of steel all over the place. It's a disaster. I welded up these boys. So not welded up, I fabricated these guys. So they're like the side bumper, and I'll take you, it's pretty much for the side. I'm gonna take it out so you guys can take a look. And boom. So the plan right now, I put like cardboard templates, and I kind of like cut the metal out with the cardboard. So that's how I got this shape. But this is the plan. So let me try to let it stand so you guys can kind of have a look of what it's going to look like once it's done. Come on. Okay, let's keep it like that. And you can see how I just hit the back of the mailbox. But you guys can just see the difference that makes. Just imagine all that welded on there to the front bumper. And I'm also going to create some supports that I'm going to use it to kind of like mount to this metal bodywork, because I don't want to weld. I've seen a lot of guys weld like the metal to the surface of the car, but I don't want to do that because I want to make the front bumper removable at any point in time, in case maybe I get into a fender bender or I just want to take off the stuff and work on the car, and I just don't want it to be super fixed. So I'm going to weld this piece to this part of the car. There's like a thingy there, so I'm going to weld this to this part of the car, and then I'm also going to create like metal thingies, steel plates that kind of like go over this, so they cover that, so it kind of looks a little bit like a Geno's. So I wanted to kind of look like a Geno's Datsun, but still have that essence of the original bumperish. It's all in my mind. Just long story. And yes, for this hole that's here, I'm also gonna use another piece of metal, and I'm gonna lead it to this guy, lead it to the bodywork, and it's gonna flow. At least that's what's in my head. I've talked too much. Let's get to work. Oh my gosh, it's hot today. You guys will never believe what I just found out. Oh, yeah, I was trying to switch the camera. You guys, I just realized that boxy steel is just bent steel that has been welded. You can see the seam here, and if you look into it, you can kind of see it a little bit more. I had no idea, like my mind is completely blown. What? I just thought the thing prints out like this. I had no idea that it was bent. Wow, that's cool. Okay. Oh, I just choked. So I've cut out my 1-inch steel, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to weld this onto the steel cut thing that I did, because I want to create like a bracket that I can use to mount it to the bumper. Oh. And that's pretty much it. Oh, that was hot. Oh, I forgot how hot it was gonna be from all the cutting and the welding. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I fabricated one, and now it's time for like 6 more. 4 or 6 more, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's get on with it. Hey Alexa, pause. So after God knows how many hours, I think it was literally 2 hours, so it wasn't actually that bad. I don't know if I'm in complete frame or not, but it'll be fine. Yeah, so I've made 6. They kind of look like whenever you're like skewering meat, you like put the meat at the end of the stick and you just skewer them in turn. But yeah, they don't look the best, especially when you look at them from the cross section. The welds are terrible, but it's all functional, and I didn't cut any corners with like welding and anything. So So after hours and hours, I finally completed it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot believe it's actually done. Let me show you guys what I did. Okay, cool. So, look at it. The welds are terrible as usual, but it's functional because when I shake it, and I've bolted those things too. I didn't even know it was gonna be that structural. But now, I'm shaking it, and the whole car is shaking. And that shows me it's strong and we're ready to go. Oh, I'm so excited. Tomorrow I'm gonna continue with doing the rest of the bumper stuff. Now I know how it's done, and now I can do it for myself, where I know I can do it easier. Hey Alexa, hey Alexa, pause. Oh my gosh. Whew. Okay, so far this is what we've done. This has been like a day or two in the making, because yeah, it's just taking a long time, because it doesn't look that hard, but it's kind of difficult to like fabricate something and get it perfect, which I'm gonna show you guys now. So you can see it's still not perfect, and there's still, I haven't even like scraped. I'm gonna do that like right now, but I haven't even like iron brushed out those that's, I don't know what that's called, that smoke or dust from the welder. So I need to do that. I can tell my heat burns, but it's welded, and how you know it's solid is when you move it, the whole car is literally shaking, even from the top. So I'm very proud of those. Kind of burnt through this steel a little bit, but it's fine. I'm gonna grind all of this down, so it's not gonna look like this, I promise. So same thing with this side too. I didn't show you anything that concerned that side because I didn't want to bore you guys, but I fabricated this side too, and it is completely done. Not completely done, but yeah. So, and again, I'm moving the bumper, or moving this piece to show you how strong it is, and the whole car is moving. So it is on there, it's strong. There's so much metal all over the place. And again, I'm gonna sand all this down, and yeah, but that's pretty much it for now. I still have some stuff left to do. Let me see if that battery's left. I still have to do a bunch of work. I have to, of course, sand that down. Like just sand down, let the brain fuse, just so much. It just looks so good. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna show you guys from the front. It looks so good. Like there have like two people that I've like been walking by, and they're like, ooh, like, do you want to sell the car? I'm like, no, god no. Okay, but yeah, so look at what it looks like right now. So I still have to do the rest of the front bumper. So there's a piece that I'm gonna put up here, so it's gonna like kind of like slant down. It's gonna flow, so I'm gonna weld it to this piece. So I'll sand all this down, weld it to this piece, and I don't know if I should leave this bumper or this front part like this or not, or cover this whole piece. Cover this whole piece with metal, with like just a very long sheet of metal. So I'm not sure if I should do that. So let me know what you guys think. But yeah, and I also have to make the front splitter too, so that's also in the making. But oh, just look at it from this angle. It looks so good. Oh, I'm just imagining the front splitter there, the splitter rods that I'm gonna attach, and just everything, the side, what's it called, the side skirts that I'm gonna put. Oh, this is gonna be so sick. Yeah, I still have to do the rear. I haven't done that yet, and I have an interesting question for you guys. So for the tail lights, I'm thinking of going with, now hear me out on this, because you guys are gonna go crazy, or you guys are gonna be mad at me, but I'm thinking of going with the 1969, either a 1969 Mustang tail lights or the 240Z tail lights. Just hear me out now. I don't know, I'm gonna try to put like a rendering of what a 280 or actually a 240 looks like with the 1969 Mustang taillights, and it actually looks pretty cool. And I saw it the other day and I was like, ooh, that's not a bad idea. So let me know if you guys, because I honestly do not like the 280's taillights. I'm literally making this car to my own, to what I like. And I don't know if the Mustang lights are gonna look good, but they're not even that expensive. I was looking at eBay and they're not that expensive to get. So let me know if I should get that and fabricate a whole brand new rear end, or if I should use the 240s, maybe a 280 with 280ZX with a 240 tail lights. So let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see. Yeah, if you guys want to see that. Oh God, it looks so good. There's still a little bit more fabrication that it still needs to go, and I'm also going to use some Bondo, smooth out the edges. This is going to look so sick, but just look at this angle. Look at how wide. This is ridiculous. I love it. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. And I also have to find a grill, dude, that's going to fit, because yeah, okay, so I'm gonna dust this down and then I'm gonna continue. But yeah, so far so good. Oh, so we've done the two sides of the car. We've grinded it down, so I'm gonna show you what we did yesterday. It's actually pretty cool. Ugh. Oh my gosh, if you take a look at this, yeah, I grinded most of the stuff down. There's still some patchwork there, and I'm gonna probably weld this back in because it's not, there's like a little bit of a hole there. But in the end, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up using body filler and covering up all of this crap. But in this video we're gonna be doing, oh, I need to go get it back, but we're gonna be doing, there's like a piece that kind of like goes up there to give it like a slanty nose. So we're gonna be doing that today. So I'm gonna need to go get the piece, sand down this, and then weld it on, and we should be golden. Oh no, dang, I just saw that now. Well, I'm gonna try to bend it. If it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to yeah, hold on. Like, so what I'm saying is, look, it doesn't flow completely. There's still that bumpy boy there. I want it to like kind of like flow, so I want this to go up. So I'm going to try to like raise it up or bend the metal. Let's see what happens.